thread, yeah? Pop the thread on the spindle there, okay? And then get hold of the end and pull it out and just hook it around there, okay? And then get hold of your bobbin and put the thread inside the bobbin, but so it comes out of that little hole there. Put your thumb on it and then go back in and wind around the bobbin, and I suppose that's anti-clockwise, and then turn the bobbin over and pop it on the spindle. Okay, you got that? Yeah. Now do you remember at the side, go around the side and have a look. Remember, we turn it onto bobbin. Is that bobbin?
Yeah.
I can't see. Yeah, that's bobbin. Right, and then once we're there, what we do is we come back round. Can you put the camera on the bobbin there? And then we press the power pedal, and obviously we can nurse it a little bit, make sure it's happy, and then we fill the bobbin. And what we have to do is make sure that it fills it evenly, even Stephen. I'm only going to do a little bit because we need a little bit of this thread to actually do the sewing as well. So when we've done that, we clip that, we take that off. And if you want to, you don't have to, you can snip that off as well, because that's going to get in the way otherwise. If it's really long, if you pull too much of it through, then yeah, I would snip it off. And then the way you take it off there is the way that it goes into the bobbin race behind there. So when you take it off there, don't start fiddling it around. Take it off, lift it up, bring it down to the bobbin race, pop it in there, okay? And I know this is all around the back, and then you bring that round to there. And remember, it's got to sort of catch in that little groove there, and bring it forward just so that it sits under that little catch there. Then close the little door, but make sure that the thread comes out of that little hole there. If you close the door anywhere else, like there, it gets hold of the thread and the thread won't actually move. So pop it there and it'll be fine. And then come back to the thread that we had before on the top, remember? So we go in there, it's number 1, and we come down here, and that's number 2. This is the tension there, and then we come back up to number 3 here. Now it isn't a little clip, you actually have to thread the thread from right to left through that hole there, okay? Make sure that's all nice and neat, and then you come down through there. There is another little hook above the needle there, and then what you do is you thread it through the needle front to back. Now, I don't know if you can see the hole on that there. It's quite a fine needle, this, but I kind of know what I'm doing. Make sure it doesn't get all tangled up, so get hold of that there. Now keep hold of that and keep it quite tight, and you can pop the foot down, and then using your hand on the flywheel here, if you pull back a bit with the camera, you'll be able to see the flywheel a bit better. This flywheel, we go again in an anti-clockwise direction, and we go all the way down. So watch what's happening over here now. We go all the way down and all the way back up, and not just so the needle is up, so that this thing here is back up. And when that thing goes back up, did you see how this tail began to move? That's when it's got hold of it to make the stitch. Sorry, and there's your stitch. So you tug on that, which is your top thread, and then you get hold of your bottom thread and you pull it right through to the top. We don't want any misbehaving threads. And then we lift the foot up and we push them underneath the foot, going out the back of the machine. Okay? And then when we sew, are you still recording? Yeah. When we sew, we always put that foot down, and the lever for it is at the back there. Okay, that's the lever that takes that up and down. Okie dokie, ready to sew. All right.